Yo, what's up everybody? Honey Nice with you here, bringing you Dr. Stone manga review. This was chapter 109, titled The Great Escape. This was a very enjoyable chapter. I noticed the last 3 to 4 chapters have been more funny chapters, comedic chapters basically, more than science. But this is another hilarious chapter. We have Suika, she's just running around causing chaos, being a distraction for Ginro to, get out. And he has this secret technique which he calls leave it to somebody else, and he was just gonna run off and like the ship and not help, Suika with her plans and them. But when he sees his brother's statue, Ginro, there, he starts to cry and he was like, man, you're useless, I gotta carry you everywhere. And he starts to carry him, and then he starts to think back to, his wisdom, his brother's words of wisdom of learn how to do for yourself and learn how to do for others afterwards. That's the responsibility of being a man and stuff like that. And he's thinking about all this wise sayings that his brother told him before and throughout the chapters earlier. And he was like, you know what, I'm sorry brother, I'm gonna have to leave you here. I promise you though, I'm gonna find Senku and everybody else, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna save y'all. And he ends up actually hopping into like this vehicle machine. It looks like a hairy fish. Looks like a boat, but it's actually a vehicle at the same time. And he hops in there, and they catch Senku, Siku, but unfortunately it was only a helmet. And the rear hopped in the machine as well, and they drove off. And they made it up with Senku in the group, and everybody was happy. And Suika was being praised, and she got head pats. And as you see in my opening thumbnail, we actually get to see Suika without her hat, which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the first time we get to see her without her hat. So that was pretty cute to see her without her hat, but kind of weird too, because she's driving the machine, and if I'm not mistaken, she can't see well without her hat because her hat got glass in it. So kind of weird, but it was a great chapter nonetheless. And it's funny because the chapter ends with Senku making like man-made poop from tea leaves and jasmine flower to scare off all the people that are following him. So that was kind of a funny way to end up the chapters. Like, hey, let's add a little bit of science in here as well. And he took some jasmine tea, green leaves, which are used for tea. He took that and some shells, and he basically blended them together and boiled them until he made like this seaweed thing of poop. And it was not real poop, but he's calling it poop because of the smell that it has. It's real strong, and it smells like poop. And he basically used that as a smoke screen to like all the guys that was following them. He scared them away. So that was pretty funny. Again, most of the jokes lately of these past like 3-4 chapters have been comedic jokes, not really much science. But the story has been progressing so far. We have seen our enemies, we've seen certain things are effective and not effective at purification. They got their vehicle back, which has the laboratory built, if I'm not mistaken, built in it, or lab things that they need for it inside. So that's going to be great for their help against the battle to come. Seeing that they have 2 more allies now on their side, Ginro and Suika, that's going to be useful. Especially Suika, because Suika's really good at stealth missions and gatherings, and she's basically their spy, and she's really hard to catch because of how fast she is and how smart and noble she is. So that'd be great help. And Ginro will just there be, I guess, for like the muscle power and the comedic relief. But again, this was one of those comedic chapters, very short, very easy to read through. But the story did progress, so it was a good chapter in that regard. But yeah, Dr. Stone, if you have not read it, I advise you to catch up. We're only 109 chapters in. The anime is actually coming out this July, which is next month. I will be reviewing that, so behold and watch out for that. But that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Please make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube is real iffy lately. You have to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter, link me down below. Tell me what you liked and didn't like about the chapter, and how you feel about most of Senku's group being basically nullified, petrified in stone, and how do you think this is going to turn out? Senku and his really small group of 10, less than 10, versus an army of people. I wonder how that's gonna work out. But that's all I have for you guys. Have a good one and peace out.